Hey beautiful people, my name is Michelle. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping back again. And if you're new to my channel, hey girl, welcome. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a review of the new One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat Waterproof Liquid Foundation. So if you want to see how it applies, my shade, all the other products that I use, what I think about it, then stay tuned. But before you leave, please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your post notification bell. That way you'll never miss an upload. And I'll see you at the end of the video. Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a review of the new One Size foundation. It's called Turn Up the Base Full Beat Waterproof Liquid Foundation. So I did not purchase the foundation, but I did get a sample from Sephora, and the shade that I got was Dark Deep 45G. Okay, so I'm going to test it out with you guys, and I have a few more things, that I can share with you guys from One Size. Few are new, but not all, and I don't have all of the line. Okay, so as always, we're going to prime our face. I'm going to be using up the Milani SPF 30 primer. All right, so see how everything works together. I did fill in my brow, but I did not conceal them. So let's check her out. And before I do that, let me just give you some information about it. So for this foundation, you get, let's see, you get 1 ounce, 30 ml, and it's for $44. So if I like the shade, then I'll get it once the Sephora has their sale. Alrighty, some things that you need to know about this foundation. Highlights: full coverage, vegan, liquid formula, long wearing, waterproof, and matte. Alrighty, it's a long wear, waterproof, sweat-proof foundation formulated with 16 ingredients that gives full coverage and a maximum comfort to blur and smooth your skin without clogging your pores. Those are good. Alrighty, so let's see how they recommend that you use it. Okay, if I had the bottle, it would say shake well, pat into skin with finger, sponge, or brush. I don't like to use my fingers, but I'm going to use a brush. Alrighty, and let me see how many colors they have, or how many shades. So it has, in the shade range, it has like 38 different shades that you can choose from, which I think it's pretty good, So we're gonna check out this and see how we like it. All right, so it comes in the little tube. All right, I'm not gonna dip my finger in there. Ooh, it looks dark. I'm not gonna put my finger in there, but I'm just gonna take a back of a brush. Yeah, I feel like it's it looks warm, but let's see how it blends out. I'm not gonna talk about it yet. All right, let's. Yeah, it looks a little warm. It looks a little dark, but let's see how it looks once we blend it out. I'm gonna push it in. It might be okay. I'm gonna put it in on one side so you could see how it looks. Alright, the coverage looks pretty nice. Let me zoom in a little bit. Just a tad bit. Okay. It's pretty, it's very pretty. Don't know how it's looking on camera, but looks a little warmish, but I think it's all right. Once we put on everything on the face, you know. So that's how it looks. That's the side that I blended out. And that's the side without. Didn't blend that out yet. So let's blend in this side and see. All right, and I do have a scar. I do have a little mark right here. So let's put a little bit more. I'm just gonna put the brush in it. All right, so I should be able to use that like one or two more times. Probably more than 2 more times, maybe 3 more times. I mean, I do prefer for the shade to be darker instead of lighter, because once it's light, you really can't fix it. But when it's dark, you can always fix it with the concealers and stuff. You know what I mean? All right, so I think it's pretty. I think the coverage is pretty. Yeah. What do you think? Is it a little dark? What do you think? Or you think it's fine? Let me know. You guys will let me know how it looks, you know, because it might look one way to me and then might not look that great to you guys, you know? Alrighty, so I'm going to conceal using Too Faced. Going this way in Maple. So I'm gonna put some here. Alright, let's move our mirror over a little. I'm gonna put some here. I'm gonna put some at the corner here. Alrighty. Corner, down the center, in the forehead, chin, upper lip, and I need to do my brows. I'm gonna put a little bit under here to conceal my brows. So we'll let that sit, right? I'm gonna let that sit down while we contour the face. And for the contour, I'm gonna use my LYS Contour Stick in Strength. We'll put some down the nose. I'm going to blend out the contour first. Blend this going in the hairline. So I think I'm doing my makeup a little different today. Normally I do my eyes first and conceal it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my brush, my concealer brush. To me, I find that the dirtier the concealer brush, the better. Right, so I'm just gonna go under my brow first. Okay. And this foundation came out a couple weeks ago, maybe about 4 weeks. So it's not new to everyone else that used it, but it's new to me. And I do like the products that I've used so far from him. I think he makes pretty nice products. And he caters to a lot of darker skin because he has some shades that are dark that, you know, you should not have a problem finding, you know, the right match. I'm just gonna blend out the brow, underneath the brow. Alrighty, so we're gonna blend out the concealer now. I'm gonna use a brush. I usually don't use a brush, but let's try a brush today. I always use a sponge, you know, so. When you use a brush, you do get a, you know, fuller coverage. All right, let me take out the concealer in the middle. And I'm going to take this brush. It's kind of like an angled brush. And I'm going to blend out the nose contour. It's like perfect. Fits right in the groove here. Okay. Alright. Alright, now let's continue with the brush. Feels different using my using a brush to blend out my concealer. But that's what I used to use before I started using the sponge, so you know, I just have to get used to it again. I'm taking the remainder over my lids. Okay. I was trying to get the one size concealer, but the shade that I liked, they didn't have it, so I said, let me use what I have. I'm gonna go back over it with my sponge. And you know my sponge is always damped. So we'll take the foundation brush and just blend out the edges. Alrighty, so this is something new that I've never tried. This is a one size ultimate setting powder, but I got the pink shade. Right? So we're gonna be testing that out because the other one I have is really finished. It's done, like done. So I did get the smaller one. It's called Ultra Pink. I did get this smaller size, the mini size. So if I like it, then I'll get the bigger one. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you the actual powder. So this is how it looks. So it's really pink. So I just pour a little bit in the cover. So since we waited so long to blend out the concealers, you have to, it's very important that you blend out the creases first before you set it, because if not, it's gonna look like a hot mess. You need to blend out any lines that you may have under the eyes first, okay? Now, it's best to look up, so I'm going to use my triangle sponge. Try to keep your face a little stretch. Looks weird, right? And that's how it looks. Hopefully you could see it. And then I'm just going to blend it out on the back of my hand, like I always do before I go in with it, right? I've never used a pink powder. Okay. Okay, pink powder. It might be nice. I'm pushing it in. Let's put some over the eyelids too. It looks good. What do you guys think? It doesn't really look pink, but alright, so now I'm just going to put some underneath my eye, down the bridge of my nose, and we're just gonna let it hang out here while I do something with the eyes. It covered up my little blemish that I have on the side, right? I had a little blemish down here. We're not doing anything crazy. It looks crazy like this, but you know it comes together at the end, right? All right. Just gonna take a little bit of the powder and just like dust it over my lids with the brush. Alright, I'm gonna try a little bit of this cream blush from One Size. It's called Cheek Clapper Fire Starter. So it comes with these 3 colors. So this one is a cream one up here, and it has a little cover, and then these 2 are powder. So I'm going to use the same little concealer brush that I had sitting here, and I'm going to put a little bit I need a brush that was kind of not so wet. That concealer brush was a little wet with concealer. So I'm going to put it right here and try to blend it out. Like so. All right. And we're going to go back. I don't know how this pink powder is going to look once we're done. Okay. Now for the eyes, right? I bought this a long time ago. One size, not a long time. Patrick Star Visionary eyeshadow palette. So it has these colors in there. So I'm just gonna do a little something to the eye. So I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here and just like dust it over the lid, like really quickly. All right, like so. All right, just do this other side fast. Not going to do too much with the eyes, but we're going to do a little something. I think I'm just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that to the bottom of the lids also. Let's do something a little different today. Right, just cover the whole lids with, whole entire lid space with. That looks good. All right. All I'm going to do now is just take this little shade. Which one do I want to use? I don't know. This shade looks pretty, but we don't want to use that. We're going to use this little shimmer one right here. I'm just going to take my ring finger and just take a little bit and just put it right here. Like under the lid itself. It's a little pop. There's a little pop. Yeah, nothing neat, just like a little wash of shimmer. And just like, you know, blend out the edges. And then I'm gonna take a dark color and just put a little, just a dot right here. One dot, like nothing big. Just to darken up the outer part, that's right here. And we'll just take the brush and just go over this. I don't even know if you guys could see the glitter that I put on there. I could see it a little bit. Okay guys, so I just went ahead and put on a little mini wing liner, and I just put on some eyeliner underneath my eye. We can finish off this face. Alright, I'm gonna get like a little pencil brush, and I'm going to take just the light. I'm gonna take this color here, this one, the top, yeah, the bottom, and just like blend out the black liner. We'll smudge it out, smudgeroo, just so it can look a little bit softer. So if you notice this eye and this eye, this one is kind of like blown out. It looks more smooth instead of just that line just sitting here. So that's the purpose of us, you know, blending out, blowing out the liner. So it could look softer and not so harsh. Now, I'm going to set my face. I got a new powder yesterday, guys. I'm going to set my face with the Sephora Micro Smooth Setting Powder. This is like, I've used this so many times, but the one I had is finished. This one is in 60 Ebony, deep, it says deep red. Alrighty, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to take this nice fluffy brush and set the rest of my face. And just set anywhere that you did not put the concealer. Even over the blush. So I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to try to just dust off the powder that's underneath my eye. Alright. Pink powder is nice. I like it. Yeah. And I'll just go back in with the puff. I'm not going to put anything extra on it, just to maybe brighten it up a little bit more. All right. I also got a bronzer. That's from the Sephora brand, the Sephora line. It's called Tropical Bronze. And this is how it looks. All right. And this is the color. We haven't tried it, so it looks nice and deep. And I can just take the same brush that I used to brush the powder from underneath my eye, and we're gonna bronze up the face. Take it around the hairline. And this bronzer was only $15 or $20. It's not very, very pricey at all. Sephora brand is very affordable. And they have some good products. Alright, I'm just taking it all the way around. I don't know, maybe this is too dark for my nose. It's cool tone, so shouldn't be that bad. Let's push the sponge and blend out underneath the eye with the sponge. Okay, not too bad for the nose. All right, now that we put on the bronzer, I'm gonna use this palette now and use the middle shade for the powder blush. Set the cream blush that I put down. It's very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. Just gonna swirl my brush around. I'm loving the foundation, guys. It's very nice. So if you can't, you know, get a sample if you can and try it out first if you don't want to commit. And then I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty highlighter and put a little bit right here A little bit up here, but we have to blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh. If it's too much, you can always go back with your powder brush just to calm it down. I'm gonna put a little bit in my inner corner. And what this does is just kind of opens up your eye, make them look a bit brighter. And then I'll take a little bit down the center of the nose. And then a little bit on the tip of the nose. So I'm just gonna take the same brush and just clean up the sides just to make sure. Okay, now I got another one also, the One Size On Til Dawn setting spray. We're gonna set the face. Kind of hold my breath when I spray, but my face is looking good. What do you think? It looks good. I just need some mascara. Hey guys, so lashes are on. Not lashes, mascara is on. I use the Fenty thick, hella thick mascara. I'm not gonna put any lashes on because it's not really necessary. So I'm just gonna line my lips now with my MAC Chestnut. Okay. So, which lipstick do I want to use? I want to use this one by Sephora. This is what, 22. Let's put some on and see. It's kind of nude. It's giving fall. It's giving very much fall, so let's fix the liner. You guys know how I do my lips. Okay. I know I'm going to take my who's this? Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. Put some on top to lighten it up a little bit. You guys know I don't like dark lips too much. It's not dark, but you know. Okay, so that's looking good. So this is my face, guys. What do you think? I really like the concealer, the foundation. I think it looks really, really good. For the amount that you get, it looks really, really nice. And I like the fact that it's long wearing. I won't be able to test that out because it's kind of late. And I won't be able to go anywhere. It's in the nighttime, guys. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I decided to do my face at 10 o'clock at night. So, you know, it won't clog your pores. And so I'm liking it. I did use it with the setting powder. Wish I had a concealer, but I don't. But maybe I'll get that next time when they have my shade. But this is how my face is looking. I love the coverage. I think it covered up. I had like a little spot down here, and it, where is it? I don't see it. So if you're looking for a nice foundation for the fall winter months that will keep your makeup intact, then I would definitely recommend this one by Mr. Patrick Starr. And if you don't know who Patrick Starr is, Patrick Starr was, or he still is, a YouTuber, but he has his own makeup line. and he does makeup for a lot of the stars, and he's doing great things, and I'm happy for him. So that's how my face is looking, beautiful people. I hope that you enjoy. Let me know what you think of the coverage, okay? The color. But I like it. Just like that, we have come to the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this little review slash tutorial. I really like how the foundation look. I'll be sure to put a picture of it, you know, on the screen since I didn't have the actual bottle. I love how it feels. It feels very light. My face does not feel cakey or heavy, so I really like it. I would just definitely recommend that you go ahead and try it or get a sample like I did. Alright guys, if you love the video and you love my content, please remember guys, thumbs up the video once you watch it. Those really help my channel. Share me with a friend, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your post notification bell. That way you'll never miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.